Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I want to show you how to make this black bean and corn salad. It could be used as a side salad, or I like to eat it with crackers or tostada chips. So if you want to learn how to make it, it's a simple, easy recipe. Stay tuned. Okay, so these are the things that you will need. You will need 2 medium tomatoes, 1 jalapeno, a red bell pepper, cilantro, 2 limes, a can of black beans, a can of corn, just corn, don't buy the sweetened corn, some salt, a knife to cut with. I use this to mix. A tablespoon, but I will be using less than a tablespoon. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon, but I think it's way too much salt. So I usually will do half a tablespoon, so I kind of just eye it, a can opener for the cans, and a lemon juicer. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so what you want to do is cut your vegetables into, dice them just as small as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I always start with my tomato, and I do go slice by slice, just so that I could get a nice square. Don't know if you can see that, but let me turn this way. How are y'all doing today? I'm okay, I'm just a little sleepy, but I'll get through it. So anyway, we cut into squares, and they will basically look like this. It's okay if it's chunky. You can leave it at your own taste. Okay, so once I've chopped up all my tomato, then I just pour it into a container. I bought these at Dollar Tree for $1. Just pour it in. So as you're cutting, you can go ahead and pour it in. I'm using this plate because I don't have a cutting board. So, all right, so we will do the same thing with our red bell pepper. I usually like to cut off the end, and then I cut the sides so that I don't get the seeds. And then I'll just finally, see, and then you just throw this part away, or plant it. Sometimes I like to plant it. Okay, so get rid of the seeds. And what I do is I slice them sideways. And I grab them together and I start chopping. And there you go. Get your little squares. Alright, so let me finish chopping that up and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm done cutting up all the red bell pepper. Sorry, I keep putting music on. I can't work without music. Okay, so I cut up all the red pepper. This is what it looks like. It's nice and cubed as much as it can. Remember, you make it as chunky or as fine as you'd like. Just add that to the bowl. As you're cutting, you're just going to add all the stuff you cut up into the bowl, because it's all going to be mixed up anyway. So far, you can't tell the difference, but I have tomato and red bell pepper. All right. Okay, I found a glass plate. I guess I'll use as my cutting board now. All right, so the jalapeno is next. You can do this in any order. The order that I'm doing it in is just random. Just grab whatever. Okay, so then I cut up my jalapeno. I cut it in half. And because I feed this to my kids, of course I don't want it to be spicy. So I do remove the inside. I just kind of cut it out and get rid of it. And throw it out here. And then we do still have these little vines, and you might want to, if you don't want it spicy, just remove those little vines from the jalapeno, but I'm going to leave them just to give it a little kick. Alright, so we do the same thing with the other side. Just remove the others. Before I cut myself here. Alright, just pull it off and throw it out. And there you go. And then what you're going to do is the same thing as the red pepper. I just slice it into long pieces, and then I chop. So I'll go ahead and finish that and I'll come right back. Alright, so now I finished chopping the jalapeno and this is what it looks like. I usually try to do the jalapeno smaller just because there are some spicy spots, and my kids love, it's a very child-friendly salad. My kids love it, so you can always serve it at for your kids, your whole family. Spice level is your choice, and I will add that to the bowl. So we just throw it in there, and there we go. Next we chop our red onion. I just slice it, and don't cut yourself. I usually don't put too much of the red onion. You can put as much or as little of any of the ingredients as you like, and then you just chop it up just like all the other ingredients. The cilantro is a little bit more challenging. I just chop off pieces off of the cilantro, sorry, the cilantro, and I bunch it together and I just chop. All chopped up. There's big pieces and fine pieces, so you add that to your bowl, and so far it looks like this. Nice colors. We'll be right back. Next, you open one of the cans, strain the corn. I give it a rinse with cold water. Shake off the excess water. Add the corn. Next, we will strain out the beans. Okay, let's do the beans. Cold water. I usually do it till the water runs clear. Okay, shake off the excess and then add to the bowl. Add the beans to the salad. Mix it with the fork. You start to see all these beautiful colors come together. Lastly, we will add the lime juice and some salt. So we'll add the lime juice using our squeezer here. Our lime squeezer. Place the lime upside down. Squeeze out the juice. Once again, we do it with 2 limes. Remember, so you're going to do this 4 times because you have 4 halves. Okay. You could put less or more depending on your desired limey taste, I guess. I don't know. It does give it a tangy taste, so it's really good. Okay, so we add, these limes had a lot of juice, which is great. And one more. Okay, now remember the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of salt, but that's huge. That's way too much salt for my liking. So I do half of the tablespoon, and it tastes just fine. Just eyeball it. That's about good. Don't fill up the whole, and then just spread it all over. Then mix it, and guess what? You're done. Now you can enjoy this with crackers, tortilla chips. Use this as a dip, as a side, as a topping. With steak would be really good, or eat it alone. Eat it with crackers and chips. It's great. It's healthy. Hope you enjoy. Give my video a thumbs up and join. Subscribe to see more videos. Thank you for watching, friends.